What is up, everybody? This is Bama from the KJ Podcast. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe for more amazing content by yours truly. And make sure you comment down what you want me to do on the podcast. You want me to do a new segment? If you have any ideas for a new segment, just fucking comment it down below. So, I'm going to start off by saying the world hasn't been blown up yet. That's a hint to next week's long form episode of the podcast. Trust me, it's pretty freaking, I would say, entertaining. That's probably the best way to describe that, is entertaining. So I just wanted to get started with this week's episode or whatever. I don't even know where I'm posting this, to be honest. But I just wanted to get started with this and say I've been reading this book lately. It's called Strength Training. Wait, what is it? It's called Strength Training Nutrition 101. This year I am trying my hardest. Honestly, I might complete it this month, but I'm trying to become a personal trainer, and right now I'm trying to get my certificate or become certified in personal training. That's a lot of my friends, they know, like, I'm a fitness guru, a fitness geek in general. All my friends know that, and that's my way of trying to be as helpful as I possibly can. Helpful, because y'all know what's up, right? Y'all know that most of the Americans, mostly older white males or Caucasian males, are obese. I'm just gonna say that because neither of my grandfathers are obese. Lucky, but they're my other grandfather, he's underweight for different medical issues, but to me, I just want to help people become as healthy or as physically fit as they possibly need to be. Because a world can never have too much of a fit person, you know what I'm saying? And if they're worried about trying to get fit all the times, then where are they going to have time to train their brain or train the muscle, like the brain muscle, you know what I'm saying? Like, when do they have time to go pick up a book if they're worried about, hey, I got to lose these 10 pounds? Yeah, they don't have time. Like, they really don't. Oh, man. Have y'all know the sound right when a race starts before Mario Kart? It goes, duh, 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 duh. I just heard that in my living room, so I'm guessing my pop's playing some old school Mario Kart Double Dash. And alright, this is leading into something. When I go to my little news thing that Google sets up for me, it went to this YouTube video and it says Mario Kart Double Dash, all characters losing animation. And me, when I see this, I just overthink this. Like, you must have had lost, or you had to have lost every single race with, well, all the races with those specific characters. Like, that must have just been boring to do. Like, it's amazing to me how much time people have to their day and do stuff like that. Like, me personally, I get as much shit as I don't possibly can. Like, not this random shit. Like, it's for real. So, I just want to let y'all know. Make sure y'all stay for the end of this for a big announcement, or just for an announcement in general. I don't really have big announcements because, the smallest guy. So yeah, I was just scrolling through the Google News thing, and there's a new game that says it's going to rival PUBG, Call of Duty, and Fortnite, and that's a big ass claim if this is going to rival Fortnite. Because from what it looks like, if you ever played the game, what's it called? It's called what is it called? I really don't know. Hold on. So the game is Agents of Mayhem. It's a collection of games, or it's from a collection of games. So when I didn't know what the game name was, I went out to my living room because I do have the game. It's a PS4 game. I went out to the living room and I just see my dad pulling out a little, those little round things of Lay's, just pulling out that, and pulling out some chips from that and put it on the little seal that they have, put it on there, use that little tiny plate. And while he was playing the Mario Kart game, for the GameCube, I was like, this man cannot do it. He's gonna multitask and eat some chips while playing Mario Kart. And this man does it. He literally puts down the controller because he's so fucking far ahead and just starts eating the chips. That dude is a motherfucking show off. But I'm gonna say this proudly: I whooped his ass. No, Dad, if you hearing this, I whooped your ass in Wii Bowling. I whooped your fucking ass. Come see me. Now, he thought I was actually cheating on Wii Bowling, man. He really did. Because I was doing this one move the whole entire time. I was just getting strike after strike after strike after strike after strike. Whooped his ass twice. Just straight whooped his ass. Like, usually I'm not a competitive guy when it comes to certain things. I'm only competitive when it comes to my art and whenever I work out. That's the only times I really get competitive with certain things. And today just happened to put a switch off in my head. Like, I'm not letting my dad whip my ass in Wii Bowling. So I whooped his ass in Wii Bowling. So let me talk about the little announcement I was talking about a couple minutes ago. This isn't the end of the podcast, but I just had to get this off my chest. That I will be changing the name of this podcast, or this version of the podcast, to Mini KJ Podcast. I think that's the one I'm gonna do. Mini KJ Podcast. Just because I can't be doing Monday through Fridays. I tried that for 2 weeks and I couldn't do it. I always will fuck up on Friday and not have any content for that day, and it takes me so long to make all the content. So what I'm gonna do is every Monday pull out. This will be the first episode. Put this episode out, and Thursday I'll probably create a life and history of, or the mythical, and combine those two together and have like a 30-minute or 40-minute podcast segment and just put it on there. Now with this specific episode, the KJ Podcast Mini number 1, you won't hear this on the big form of the podcast. You won't hear it on there. But you will hear the mythical and the life and history of, because they're called segments for a reason, so I'm going to put that into the big podcast whenever I feel like it. So, fuck you, I don't give a shit what the fuck you think. I'm doing my own thing. Man, I'm fucking hilarious. No, I'm playing. So I was, again, on fucking Google News, and I look on the little gaming gaming section they have, and they said for the PS5 when it comes out, because there's going to be so many different things on there, like it's going to be backwards compatible, so it says they should be able to play PS4 to PS1 games. To me, I don't really believe that, because that's a lot of fucking hardware you have to put in one system. But here's the crazy thing. They're saying that the PS5 will not be under $450. So they're probably just going to round it up to $500 for tax. Dude, you know how fucking crazy that is? Like, people around my like neighborhood, they buy cars for $1,000. So that's half of a fucking car right there. Like, the prices for these games are expected to be skyrocketed. Like, just for the games in general, just because the PS5 took so much money to build and stuff like that, they're going to have to get their money back somehow. Or, the way they're going to do it, I feel like they're going to either settle it where the game's a little bit more cheaper than the PS5, because if not, no one's going to fucking want to buy the new PS5 games. Just because of the PS5 itself being over $450 just for market price. Now, no, just looking at the PS5 prices, and I already have PS1 for PS4, I feel like it's kind of like pointless, because the PS1 I have, it's my father's, but it still fucking works. PS2 still fucking works. PS3, guess what? Still fucking works. And you know the PS4 fucking works. So, to Sony, do you really is this Sony that created PS? I fucking probably just fucked up there. But to whoever created the PS5, like, bro, be understandable to us, because we don't have to buy your system, because we already got 4 other systems. Like, that's really, I don't think, a good marketing move for them. So I just did some review with the market team, and the mini podcast will only be 30 and below, and if they're longer than 30 and below, it has to go on the big forum podcast. And you'll see all the big forum podcasts only on, like, not only on, but on the long form channel. And you'll see them on, like, Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. And just a hint, I'm not gonna tell everybody, but if you want to go to SoundCloud, you can listen to the next 2, maybe even 3 podcasts weeks before they even come out. Just letting you know. Just don't tell nobody, all right? Just letting you know personally. Whoever's listening, I'm letting you know. Because I feel like if you stayed this long and rambled, like, hear me ramble on about different shit, you deserve to know. You really do. All right, so for the little end, just to end this podcast off on a, not want to say a good note, but like an entertaining note. You want to hear the most disgusting story that ever happened to me? Do you? Do you? Alright, I'm gonna tell you anyway, because you're here, you want to listen. You know what, how about this? I'm gonna give you 5 fucking seconds. This is your chance to click off the video. Make sure you drop a like, though. 4, 5. Okay. So I give you 5 seconds. You ready to listen to this disgusting ass story? When I was wrestling, like my 9th grade year, like mostly my 9th grade year, right? I would work out a lot. I didn't have the greatest hygiene, so kind of got, like, I was sweating most of the day because I just worked out a shit ton. One night, we were watching some Netflix. Oh no, we got a CD in from Netflix. It was a vampire back in the day story, which it was pretty good. It was pretty fucking good. Alright, here's where it gets fucking nasty. When God damn. When I move a certain direction or just like sit a certain way, for some reason my balls were hurt. Like the crotch area, it would just feel like a little shock of pain. I was like, what the fuck was that? At the time, let me do the math. I think it was 14. I was not gonna tell my mom that I had my balls hurt. She was like, that would be a weird conversation to have with your mama. So I just see. I just sat down and just see what happened. 2 minutes later, the pain just kept on getting unbearable. So I just fucked this, walked, like I did like a little penguin wobble to the bathroom, put my shit down, put my nuts in my hand and just look at them, right? And I realized there's a big ass zit, literally a zit on my right testicle. You can see the juices flowing around inside and stuff like that. Me being a young boy, knew it was a zit. And to me, when you have a zit, you have to take care of that shit immediately. So, that's what I did. You got the 2 little fingers. You know when you pop this on your face and shit like that? You squeeze it between 2 little fingers. That's what I did on my ball sack. I pulled it out, make sure you position the right way. Didn't want no splatter anywhere. And I knew it was going to hurt too, so I did that shit quick. That shit came out disgusting. And y'all people who had like big zits before, y'all know that like those shits, they've been building up for a while. And that shit went everywhere. Like I had to clean that shit up. It, like the little mucus, like a little green. It looked like ew. It just looked ew. I had to clean that shit up. Well, my balls are still in pain because I just popped a big ass zit on my fucking nut. Like, really, I just did that. Oh my god, I was like, damn, man. Fuck. So yeah, no, that's the disgusting story. I think this will be the end of the podcast, or at least the mini podcast. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. And in the description below, I'll leave all my social media and the links to my other channels. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, man. Tell me if you like this or not. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Oh, why do I always fucking leave this thing off? You fucking piece of shit.